Welcome back to my LS Luxury Autos, the 2025 Chevrolet Chevelle SS 454. This car is not just another muscle car, it's a comeback of a legend, and it's here to make modern muscle cars look weak. So sit back, relax, and let's dive into this beast. First, let's take a moment to appreciate what the Chevelle name means. The Chevrolet Chevelle was one of the most iconic American muscle cars of the late 1960s and early 1970s. When people think of the golden era of muscle cars, the Chevelle SS 454 immediately comes to mind. That car was pure power, raw sound, and unbeatable attitude. Now, in 2025, the name is back, reimagined with modern technology, modern performance, but the same old school soul. Now let's talk about the looks. The new Chevelle SS 454 takes design inspiration from the classic 1970 model. It has a long, aggressive hood, muscular fenders, and a bold stance that screams power. The front end carries a redesigned grille with modern LED lights, but still gives you that vintage Chevelle feel. The rear has dual exhausts and a sculpted bumper that makes it look like it's ready to eat up the road. Every line and curve of this car pays tribute to the classic, while adding modern aerodynamics. It's that perfect balance of nostalgia and innovation. Moving inside, the interior is where old school meets new age technology. You get premium leather seats with Chevelle badging, a digital driver's display, and a huge infotainment screen with all the latest connectivity features. It's comfortable, it's sporty, and it's luxurious. Exactly what a modern muscle car should feel like. You sit low, the steering wheel feels heavy, and every time you start the engine, the rumble reminds you that this car means business. Now, the most exciting part, the heart of the beast. Under the hood of the 2025 Chevelle SS 454, you get an absolute monster of an engine. A 454 cubic inch, 7.4-liter V8 engine. Depending on the version, it's tuned to deliver anywhere from 900 horsepower all the way up to a jaw-dropping 1,500 horsepower. Just think about that for a second, 1,500 horsepower in a road car. That's more power than most modern muscle cars and even some supercars. The top-spec model, called the LS6X, reportedly uses twin turbochargers to achieve that insane output. When you talk about performance, numbers like these make the Chevelle SS 454 stand in a league of its own. Most modern muscle cars like the Dodge Challenger Hellcat or the Ford Mustang GT500 top out around 700 to 800 horsepower. The Chevelle basically doubles that and says, "Is that all you got?" The acceleration figures haven't been officially released, but you can imagine 0 to 100 km/h coming in under 3 seconds if that power is fully unleashed. The sound of this engine is something every car lover would dream about. It's got the deep, rumbling V8 growl that sends chills down your spine. It's not just a car, it's a rolling symphony of American power. And the best part, it doesn't just rely on raw power. The new Chevelle SS also features upgraded suspension, performance brakes, and a reinforced chassis to handle that incredible performance. It's a car that's built not just to go fast in a straight line, but to handle curves, corners, and track days with confidence. Now let's talk about the technology. Even though it's a revival of a classic, the 2025 Chevelle is loaded with modern-day features. From advanced driver assistance systems to customizable driving modes, it gives you full control over how you want to drive. Want to cruise comfortably? Put it in comfort mode. Want to unleash the beast? Switch to sport or track mode, and feel every bit of that V8 thunder. In a world where many car manufacturers are moving towards electric and hybrid powertrains, the Chevelle SS 454 stands out as a bold statement, a celebration of the internal combustion engine. It's like Chevrolet's way of saying, before the world goes electric, here's one last thunderstorm. And honestly, it's refreshing to see a car that stays true to the roots of pure, mechanical performance. Now let's look at why this car makes modern muscle cars look weak. First, the power. No current production muscle car offers this level of raw performance. Second, the design. Most modern cars look futuristic, but the Chevelle looks timeless. It brings the soul of the 70s into today's world, and that gives it a personality that's unmatched. Third, exclusivity. This is not a mass-produced car. It's rare, handcrafted, and built for true enthusiasts who understand what muscle means. But of course, let's be honest, cars like this don't come cheap. The 2025 Chevelle SS 454 is expected to cost anywhere between $150,000 to $250,000, depending on customization. That's a lot of money, but for people who value performance, legacy, and design, it's worth every rupee. And for Indian car enthusiasts, it's definitely going to be a dream import, something that'll stand out wherever it goes. You won't just be driving a car, you'll be driving a piece of history reborn. Another interesting thing is that this car isn't officially produced by Chevrolet themselves. It's a project by a company called Trans Am Worldwide, which specializes in reviving classic American muscle cars with modern engineering. They take inspiration from the original Chevelle and build it on a modern platform, using today's materials and performance tech. So technically, it's a reimagined Chevelle, but it carries the same DNA, the same passion, and the same madness that made the original a legend. Now imagine this: you're sitting at a red light, and next to you is a brand new Dodge Challenger or Mustang. They rev their engines, and you rev the Chevelle's V8. The sound alone will silence the competition. When the light turns green, the Chevelle launches like a rocket, and by the time others realize what just happened, you're already gone. That's the kind of dominance this car offers. For car lovers in India, even though this might not be a car we see often on our roads, it's a reminder of what true muscle means. In a market filled with compact SUVs and electric vehicles, seeing a 7.4-liter V8 monster like this brings back the excitement that made people fall in love with cars in the first place. It's raw, it's emotional, and it's loud, and that's what real enthusiasts crave. So to sum it up, the 2025 Chevrolet Chevelle SS 454 is not just a car, it's an emotion. It's a salute to the golden era of muscle cars and a challenge to every modern performance car out there. It says that even in 2025, old school power still rules. With its stunning looks, insane horsepower, and unmatched presence, it truly makes today's muscle cars look weak. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 2025 Chevelle SS 454, don't forget to hit that like button, share this video with your friends, and subscribe to Sher Autos 20 for more exciting automotive content. Comment below what you think. Would you choose the 1500 horsepower version or the 900 horsepower one? Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Keep the engines roaring, keep the passion alive, and always remember, muscle never dies.